Hey, everybody, and welcome back. You know how it is when the holidays roll around and you're pumped to spend time with family, but there's always that one, aunt or that one comment that could totally derail everything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what we're diving into today.
Mhm.
We're going to tackle those tricky extended family dynamics, especially how they affect our relationships.
It's such a common thing.
It really is.
Couples really don't realize how much those family ties can mess with their own happiness.
Seriously. So we dug into some research, talked to the experts about how to handle these situations gracefully and maybe even come out stronger.
Right.
One of the biggest takeaways, open communication.
It seems so simple.
Right. But it's not just about saying, oh, your mom's meatloaf isn't my favorite.
Totally. It's about being real with your partner, about, the family dynamics that made your expectations around the holidays, traditions you love, ones you'd rather forget. It's all about creating that safe space to talk about this stuff without judgment.
Totally. So imagine you grew up dreading those holiday get-togethers because your uncle always makes those kind of backhanded comments about what you do for a living. Sharing that with your partner helps them get why you might be a little on edge during those visits, right?
For sure. And on the flip side, sharing the good stuff like traditions you love helps your partner experience those moments through your eyes. Building understanding and empathy, that's the name of the game.
It's true. It's like giving your partner the VIP pass to understanding your family like a secret decoder ring for all those unspoken rules and weirdness.
Yeah.
All right, so open communication, check. Another big thing the experts stressed was boundaries. Honestly, this one always feels tough.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you're a people pleaser or you feel like it's on you to make everyone happy. But here's the thing. Healthy boundaries aren't about being selfish or shutting people out.
Right.
It's about protecting your own well-being and the well-being of your relationship.
Okay, so let's get real. What's a solid example of setting a boundary, particularly with extended family who might not be used to it?
Okay, say your partner's family is known for those surprise visits, just popping in,
Oh, yeah,
and it drives you nuts because you two really value your alone time.
right.
A boundary could be having a conversation, an open one, about setting some visiting hours or letting them know you need a little heads up, like 24 hours notice before they swing by.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not about saying never come over. It's about finding something that works for everyone.
Exactly. Finding solutions that work for both of you and communicating them clearly and respectfully. And this is where that whole united front thing comes in, which the expert was really
The
emphasizing.
united front, it's like relationship armor, wouldn't you say,
It is.
when you're dealing with the extended fam.
Mm.
But how does that actually look in practice?
Basically, it's about presenting as one unit to your families, even if you disagree on something in private. Let's say both sets of in-laws expect you for every single holiday.
Oh boy, every
Yeah.
single one.
Yeah. A united front would be talking about it beforehand, deciding on a plan together, like maybe alternating holidays each year, and then telling both families that decision together.
So one person isn't caving to pressure, it's a united decision, even if it means saying no sometimes.
Exactly. It keeps either of you from feeling stuck in the middle or like you have to pick sides.
Yeah.
Plus, it shows both families that you're a team. You make decisions together.
Love it. Okay, we've talked communication, boundaries, presenting a united front. But what about when things get a little heated, especially when touchy subjects come up?
That's where keeping your cool is so important, and the expert had some great advice on this. They were really big on stepping away from a tense situation for a minute, taking a breath, really choosing your words carefully.
Yeah, because once something's said in the heat of the moment,
It's out there.
it's tough to take back.
Exactly. Using I statements can be a game changer here. Instead of placing blame or accusing, focus on how you feel, like, I feel uncomfortable when we talk about this. Maybe we could change the subject.
Shift the focus from blame to understanding, which I think leads us perfectly to the expert's last point, which really hit home for me. Prioritize your relationship above everything else.
The most important takeaway, as much as we love our families, your relationship has to come first. It's your foundation, your safe haven.
And that might mean tough choices, like saying no to a family thing that could cause drama in your relationship, or having those hard conversations to protect you two.
Absolutely. Because in the end, your happiness as a couple, that's what really matters.
This has been such an insightful deep dive. We talked about so much. Open communication, setting those healthy boundaries, presenting a united front, handling our emotions, and always putting the relationship first.
A lot to process, but
Yeah,
honestly, even to just focus on one or two of these things, it could be huge.
totally. It's about having those tools to build a bridge between your families and your relationship, one conversation, one boundary at a time.